Yo, what's up everyone? I'm back here with my final review for this iPhone 16. Now, when I'm doing these reviews, the people that know me know that I use these phones for about 1 or 2 weeks. Now, I've used this phone for 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks now, yeah. So I've had this phone for 2 weeks now. I, I bought it like not last week, the week before that, I think Wednesday or something, so it's Tuesday now, nearly 2 weeks. So nearly 2 weeks I've been using this. And I'm basically gonna give my final review for the people that don't know what I do here. So this is literally my final review of this phone and what I think of this phone. Now, just to start the video off here, this is the box by the way. We don't even need the box for this video. I just had it there for the thumbnail. But this case, first of all, is my favorite case.
Do you want me to use ChatGPT to...
I knew that was gonna go off when I heard that sound. This is my favorite case that I've had, in general. Like, these are my favorite feeling cases because I don't know. I just love the feel of these cases. I love them. I know they are $50. They are quite heavy, but I don't know. I love these cases. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into the phone. Now, as you guys would know, this is the iPhone 16. Now I did the video on. Now I've used this phone. So I'm just gonna go into the home screen to make sure that I don't get any notifications or nothing. But yeah. Now I've used this phone for about, I'd say, that as my main phone. Now what I'm gonna talk about is the performance on this phone, what it lacks in, the battery life, and overall how it is. Now, first thing I am gonna say is the phone itself. Now, I like big phones. My phone's a big. I love big phones. This phone is a little small, but now don't get me wrong. It is very portable, but it still is very small. Like, I'm gonna be real. The phone is very small. Like, it ain't a big phone at all. Well, I mean, obviously, it ain't the biggest deal in the world. I mean, you can use this like it. My hand's not big, but it's like, I prefer bigger phones still. So when I'm using this phone, I could just mess around. I can still mess around with it. I don't mind it, but I do like bigger phones. When I'm doing anything on the phone, I prefer it on a big phone. But you know what? That's not the biggest deal in the world. I could rock this phone because when going outside and shit, yeah, maybe small phones are a bit more portable. I would say that. They are a bit more portable, but other than that, I do prefer big phones anyway. But what another downside you get with small phones is you get a smaller battery life. Now, the problem with this battery life is it's terrible. Like, in my opinion, I've got a whole battery calendar thing for you. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. Oh fuck. Where the fuck? Hold on. Let me see where it is. I'll do it on camera. There you go. Okay. Now, first of all, I never have auto lock on. By the way, that's just me. Now, when we go to battery health, my health is still at 100. I've had 17 cycles on this phone in the space of 2 weeks. Now, if we do like, let's say, alright, look, we're about to have 18 probably by the end of this video when this dies. But let's say, alright, look, 18. So that's 2 weeks. So 2 weeks I do 18. So in 1 week, that would be 18 divided by 2. That would be 9. So 9 charges every week. You times that by 52. I've done already 468 recharges on this phone in 1 year. In 1 year. Sorry, there are 52 weeks in a year. So in 1 year, I've already done that. You times that by 2. You've got nearly 1,000 recharges on this phone. So, I mean, that is quite a lot. Now, for the people that don't know how recharges work, they've gone to, I'm going to clear all my old shit, actually. Let me clear everything. Real quick. I just realized I had a lot of shit open, yeah. Now, for the people that don't know how recharges work, it's really how many charges you charge, how many times you charge your phone from dead to full. So, like, let's say if I charge it from, it's on 50% now, like, what's it now? 30, let's say it's on 30%, not 32, 30. And I charge it up to 100. Okay, now I'm going to take it off and it's going to drain down to 70. I charge up another 30%. That is a full cycle. Then that counts as one cycle count. is when you charge the phone, you take it off and you like, you know what I mean? Or if you charge it from 0 to 100, that's a full cycle. It's from 0 to 100, that is a full cycle. Now Apple says your phone should be 80% battery health after 300 to 500 cycles. Now according to them, I would already have about 80% after 1 year. I know that ain't gonna happen, but that's what they say. But yeah. Anyway, charging. Now, I was talking to my friends about this, and they're like, yo, I'll put my charging limit down to 80. I was like, if I do that, yeah, this phone, I'm just going to complain. You know what I mean? The battery's going to keep down, I'm going to complain. So I'll set out 100. And because I wanted to use this phone like crazy, I've turned off everything, optimized battery charging, clean energy charging. Because I wanted the phone to use, I want to use it like crazy. And this was my usage. So I know I have a very high usage when it comes to my phone. Like today I was already on it for 7 hours. The day's not even ended, it's still 5 p.m. Yesterday 11 hours, 10 hours, 9 hours. You know what I mean? Like what's my average? 9 hours normally average. And yeah, this phone does eat a lot of battery life. Now what I'll tell you though is, in general, is this phone nice? And I must say 100%. It is a nice phone to hold, to look at, and everything. The battery don't last me, but I know if I stop using this phone crazy, this battery will last me. I mean, alright, look, the point of this review is I was using it crazy. Like, I wasn't using my laptop, my MacBook I wasn't using as much. I didn't use my TV, I used this to watch videos on instead. I used it like crazy. Now, what that means is, obviously, you're going to get worse battery life doing that. But, I mean, I just wanted to use it like crazy. That was my thing, innit? That's why I really, that's really point of this review. It's just to use it like crazy. Now, for me, though, I'm not going to keep this phone. I'm going to pass it on, but normally what I do with these phones is I either sell them or I just pass them on. That's not what happens. If someone gets a phone, I review it, do my little reviews on it, and then pass them on to whoever wants to use whatever phone it is. Like, family-wise, I don't do it with friends. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, I've been using that crazy, and literally, this phone does die like crazy. So, I mean, if you're using it crazy, but I feel like if I used it softly, I'd get about a day's battery life. I'd get 100% a day's battery life. But, I mean, I did use it like crazy, so that's a problem. Now, the build quality on this phone is nice. Now, look at this, man. I genuinely, first of all, they did change the SIM card slot, by the way. If you poke it in, you'll see that it's a more like sideways. Let's just show you. I just realized I got a SIM thing on deck. There you go. Now for the Americans, they're probably like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, we still have them here, by the way. We still have these. They've made it like more sideways now. They haven't made it like this the usual way. You have to put it inside sideways now. But yeah, we still have SIM card trays, by the way, in the UK. They still kept them. I hope I actually do get some internet now. I hope I didn't fuck up the whole thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, another thing this phone does have is satellite mode. I'm not actually going to try it. I don't know if I've done it in my iPhone 14 video. But if I haven't, I've got more reviews coming out on this. I'm going to have to check that. And if I haven't, then I'll do it on my next review. But I'm pretty sure I have done it on the iPhone 14. That's why I'm not going to do it. And to get it done best, I need to be outside doing this, and I'm not bothered. If it was, I mean, the weather has been nice recently, so I could have done it, but I'm just not bothered. But anyway, other than that, what else was I going to say about the phone? The screen quality is amazing. I'll be real. The quality on the screen is amazing. Now, if I play a 4K video, or play one of my own, I'll play the iPhone 14 video, since everyone loved that phone. We'll go incognito, why not? Yeah, because when I go incognito, it's normally like the first video that comes up is the iPhone 14 camera review. Now we're going to go into 2160 HDR. And it won't actually transform to 4K instantly. It will first stay at 720p. And yeah. But if you can see properly, you'll be able to see like how nice and crisp this is. This is a 4K video, by the way, so you will be able to see. You can see the dials on the phone. You can see the dials. You can see the dials are really nice on the car. I have a camera test out for this as well, so we're gonna pop into that. The dynamic island is definitely a plus, I'm gonna say. Yeah, so the raindrops are looking really nice, and you know it really is capturing like every little detail on the camera. So I like that feature a lot. Network and shit, man. 5G's working alright, Wi-Fi's working alright. You know, we don't really fuck around. We don't really fuck up anymore. Overall, is this phone worth it? Look, here's my real opinion now. Is this phone worth it, or should you get? Because now look, let's be honest. You can go up to Apple's website here, and look, you got options here. You can either buy the 16 Pro. You can buy the 16, sorry, or you can buy the 15. I'm not even gonna talk about this phone. I don't know whose idea it was about this iPhone 16, but we're not gonna talk about it. But you know what? If you want to see a review on it, I can do a review, but I'm bringing that phone back. There's no way I'm gonna keep that fucking phone. So let me know if you want to see a review on it, but I'm taking that phone back next day. Okay? There's no way I can do a full review on it. Cause look, man, come on, like even my shit don't want to load it, bro. Hold on, let me just get some internet. Let me get to the Wi-Fi. Alright, look at this shit, man. What is this? First of all, it's got like the iPhone 13 screen. You know, you ain't even got the dynamic island. You got the iPhone SE, whatever. Like, look, man. Come on, the single camera, like that's played out, man. You know what I mean? You know, no one wants to be. Like, I mean, like especially don't buy it for your kids, because genuinely when they go to school and shit, and you know kids see that, they're gonna get roasted. I'm just gonna keep it real, man. But yeah, look. I'm not a fan of it, man. It looks like an iPhone 7, bro. That's about it. I just don't understand. Look. This is why I don't get the point of this. Look, hear me out, yeah? Right, this is $600, this phone, yeah? Now, how much it is an iPhone 15? Now, look, you got $100 more. $100 more for an iPhone 15. Let's say if they want it in black anyway. You got the black, or you ain't got the white, but you still got the black. I don't care, yeah. I'll just sacrifice the white just to get this. Look, come on. You got the dynamic island. You got everything you need. It's just stupid, whatever that phone offers. They both offer 128 gig, but I mean, look. Let's say, alright, you know what? £600. That's my budget. Can't look here. I mean, alright, a 13 might be a little bit older, but I'll say it's a much better deal than whatever that other phone. Hold on. iPhone 14, 128 gig. 500. Wait, let me get to more 600. Look, 14 plus is about 589. I want to say, alright, 639. What can I get? They don't sell the 13 Pro, but I bet I would have been on the 600 mark. But the 13 Pro, I mean, we're jumping up to them prices anyway. To the let's say if I had it in stock, let's go 128. You can get a 13 Pro for cheaper than a fucking. And when Apple say refurbished, yeah, their shit is normally brand new. Customer thing. Oh, they can't sell it because of the charger. Oh, okay, they can't sell it because Oh, what? So have they changed the charger for these? So there's no customer. Oh, so in Northern Ireland you can't buy this because of the EU law. Oh, okay, so you can't even buy these older phones anymore in Northern Ireland and shit because of the EU law. Look, hear me out about the EU law, yeah. The EU law didn't hit the UK, like the England, like where I'm from, the Royal United Kingdom. I'm from London. The EU law, so this law, yeah, about this charging port, yeah, it didn't hit. Let me find an older phone. Alright, look at this. You see that, yeah? That's a lightning port. They moved on to Type C because of some law. And that law didn't actually hit England. We just decided to follow on. I'm just going to point this down a little bit. But yeah, that law didn't hit the UK either. So we're chilling about that. But I mean, they're on it for some reason. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to the phone, man. We got sidetracked. Yeah, like, this phone is incredible. It's great. Yeah. It's just a little bit too small for me. But look, average person. Let me show you the dynamic island as well. let's say if you listen to, let's listen to Give Me a Hug by Drake. So, alright, you listen to your songs. Here you go. And now we go over here. This is how the dynamic island works, by the way. I love that shit, man. Dynamic island is great. Here's your action button. That's the big thing you get in the iPhone 16. I mean, you people might say it's a gimmick, but I mean, it's a feature, in my opinion. You know what I mean? It's a feature. I mean, they added it. You know, I wish though. This looks like something that you'd have a fingerprint sensor on it. Like they should have just added a fingerprint sensor here. I feel like they might do it one day, but they're just refusing right now. Or they're saying it's old technology. We don't need that anymore. There's two things. But yeah. On that, man, genuinely, I'm gonna say it's a nice one. The cameras are excellent. I'm gonna throw in actually some pictures right now, and you lot can see the camera, and tell me how you feel about them. Now that camera was obviously crazy, man. I can't lie. But yeah, other than that, really, this phone doesn't have it's not really that big of a change from the 15. I've done the 15 Plus unboxing. That wasn't my phone either, but I've done the 15 Plus unboxing, and when I played around with that for a little bit, I realized it wasn't really a change from the it's not a really biggest change, but you know what it is mainly? It's these design changes that are really making a difference. You got the two cameras. I mean, you got the AI on here, and shit as well, so that's nice. You still have the action button. I'm surprised they actually kept this button here. Wait, what is this button? Hold on. If this is the action button, what's this button called? It's like the camera control button, isn't it? Or something. Alright, this is my world star button. This is when you need to record something. Yeah, you got to get that video out. Yeah, you press the world star button and you get it instant videos. But I love that feature though. I know a lot of people hating on it, but man, I really do love it. I can't lie. Anything other than that? I mean, the phone is still the same. I mean, you got a nicer camera. I've shown you that. I have 2 videos out as well. That's my night and my day camera test, and then obviously there's this video, and that's the whole phone really. I do 4 videos on the phone. Done my first one. I need to got 3 more to go. So yeah, I've done the video. I just need to put them together and then maybe put some music on the background, and hopefully don't get copyrighted again. But yeah, I mean, other than that, what could I say they could have improved on? Now, how much is this phone going for? And what are you missing from the iPhone 16 Pro compared to the 16? Now we're gonna go 16 versus 16 Pro. Look. Now here it is. Now the color I got was the teal color, but there is an ultramarine color, pink, white, and black. I love that gold color, by the way, for the 16 Pro. Might keep that as like my main phone, but I don't know. We'll see. First of all, you'll notice on the 16 Pro you got a bigger screen now. Now ProMotion technology, which is the 120 FPS. Now I feel like Apple could have easily added that to this. Now look at the price difference, $200. And look, if we go back down to the 13 Pro, ProMotion. So it's really disappointed the fact that they didn't do that. So they could have done. I feel like they could have done 120 FPS. Now if you don't know what that is, it's just a smoother screen, really. And people might be like, oh, it's not a big deal. Trust me, it is a big deal. Always on display. Now this is a bit mixed for some people. Some people don't really care about this. I love it, but you know, I mean, it's up to you. Titanium with textured matte glass back, and this is aluminium or aluminum, people might say, with color infused glass back. So, you know what I mean? It's instead of titanium, it's still aluminium. And you got the action button on both, so that's fine. Now you got the AI on here. You got one more core GPU on the 16 Pro, and you got the A18 Pro chip. I don't know much about these chips, man. I'm just reading them out. I'll be real. You got a 48 megapixel camera, and a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. I think you got 48 ultra wide. So, I mean, everything on the Pros are always better. But if none of this really interests you, then don't get it. They both have the dynamic island. The battery is significantly better on the 16 Pro, but I doubt it. That's the thing that they say a lot. I mean, yeah, they both support MagSafe. Oh yeah, and also, by the way, the 16E doesn't support MagSafe. I thought I might as well just point that out real quick while we're here. Let me see. Alright, look. The brightness shit, yeah. Trust me, that shit is something you need. Now, if you still have a 13 Pro Max and below, you'd probably notice in the summer that your screens are shit. Now, only these ones will do good in the summer. Splash and water resistant, they both are. They both got the AI. You know what I mean? They got the. Trying to find some differences, man. I'm really There's not really the most. There's night mode portraits, but people don't really use that. They got Apple Pro RAW, which is like, I think that's like for the pictures. You still get 4K recording. Literally, genuinely read it for yourself, because there's not really the biggest difference. It's only like little stuff, and you gotta remember, having a Pro phone, you get more status with them than having like a normal, just this type of phone. Now here's the real battery shit. So you get video playback. You get 22 hours on the 16 Pro. You get 18 hours on here. They charge fast. Both of them do. This one's got a LiDAR. And yeah, they both support USB-C. And it supports USB 3, and this one supports USB 2 up to 10 gigabits of 16 Pro does. But the main thing is, what's the difference between the 15 and the 14? 16 and the 15. Fucking hell, bro. Alright, we're just gonna have to scroll all the way up like this. So here's the main difference you're gonna find with the 16 and the 15. First of all, you got more colors. Before you had the ring/silent switch, so you'd have the, you know what I mean, this thing. But now you obviously get the button. Now my button goes into D&D, but yeah, you can do whatever you want. This one's got AI, the 15 doesn't. I mean, I never really used AI, but if it does bother you, then fair enough. It's got the A18 chip, which, I mean, I don't know why Apple kept using the previous generation chip every time the new iPhone comes out. Like, the 15 came out, yeah. The 15 Pro had the A17, and then the 15 had the A16, which was the iPhone 14 Pro chip, whatever. I don't know why they fucking did that. That made no sense. Obviously, you got the camera control button. That's what it's called, the World Star button. Here you got a dual camera system, 48 megapixels. They're both 48 megapixel, man. I see you got macro mode. I mean, fair enough. Spatial photos, whatever, really. 22 hours video playback, up to 20 hours. I mean, you got more battery, a little bit more. They both are USB Type-C. They both have 5G. They're both like the same on water resistance. 100 bucks more. HDR, 1 nit minimum brightness, so you'd save a little bit more battery on the iPhone 16, although I never use that. Size and weight, they weigh about the same. Like, I'm not gonna add that 171 grams, they weigh the same. I mean, chips are better, man. Chips are way better. Fucking hell, bro. There's not really the biggest differences on here. Yeah, so there's not really the biggest differences on here. So now, if you do have a 15 still, I'd say hold on to your 15. If you are buying a new phone, I'd say buy the 16. Because, look, here it makes sense to buy the 16 if you're buying a brand new phone. Hear me out. I'd say the thing with the 16 is it has a newer chip. It's going to last longer. Now, I genuinely think nowadays, buy phones that will last you like 3 years. Don't buy phones that will, they're not changing much now. Unless you're buying these normal phones. If you're buying the Pro phones, especially, don't be buying a phone every year because they don't change. The original ones, yeah, they change all the time. The Pros, nah, they're not. We still have the same design since the 12. No, 11, sorry. The 11 Pro till today. We still have the same design. So what's that? 11, 12. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 5 years. 5 iPhones. Same. Wait, no, 6 iPhones, sorry. All same. Now, next one. I'm begging to add something on the back. Like something else. Not just a bigger camera. Like I want maybe a screen on the back or something other than... Just something that my phone looks different. You know what I mean? That's all I really need. Just something that looks a little bit different and not the same. Like every other year. And I'll be happy about that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway. Also, I just realised, I think they have a serial chip in here. Oh no, they got the model number in here. Okay, fair enough. I didn't realise that till now. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. But yeah, anyway. The cameras are really nice. Everything's really nice on the phone. When I'm using it in real world, I do love it. Maybe the battery might get to me here and there, but I mean, I do charge the phone. Like, it's not like I don't charge the phone. I charge it all the time. And, I still mess around with it. This is the 128 gig version. That's the only thing that might kill me. Thankfully, it's not my phone, but, well, it is my phone now. But, like, I'm passing it on, so it's not really my problem. But, yeah. Anyway. So, yeah, that's the iPhone 16. Let me know if you guys are getting this phone or if you guys already got the phone. Because I'm a bit late to this now. I know this phone's been out for a bit of a while. And the 17's coming out. So, we might need to buy the Pro Max and actually buy something for myself this time. So yeah, might buy a Pro Max for myself. So yeah, hit me up. Let me know what you think of this. Yeah, all right. It's been your boy, and I'm out. Peace.